Showdown in the Garden State. The two candidates go head-to-head in their first debate. From taxes to electricity, Mikie Sherrill and Jack Ciattarelli debate on the issues that hit voters the hardest. Good evening, I'm Aziza Schuler. The candidates are vying to replace term-limited Governor Phil Murphy in Trenton for the next 4 years. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder reports from tonight's debate at Rider University.
A near-capacity crowd at Alumni Hall as Democrat Mikie Sherrill and Republican Jack Ciattarelli laid out their platforms. The biggest topic throughout this race has been affordability. From property taxes to rising cost of living, both candidates gave their ideas on how to drive costs down.
By sharing services and school administrative costs in municipal courts and continuing to hammer home the way in which we can support seniors with Anchor and Stay New Jersey so that they aren't here susceptible to the constant increases in property taxes.
Making all retirement income tax free for our seniors because they worry about living out their lives in a home, freezing property taxes once you hit age 70 for life, allowing seniors to deduct 100% of their property taxes on the New Jersey tax return, capping property taxes at 1% of the assessed value of your home if you're a first-time home buyer.
One specific cost for New Jerseyans that has become a major point in this race: ballooning electric bills. Candidates were asked how they'd tackle the rate hikes.
Reopen and repurpose the plants. We'll expand our nuclear footprint in South Jersey. We will accelerate solar on the rooftops of our warehouses, and we're pulling out the regional greenhouse gas initiative.
So I'm going to freeze those rate hikes by declaring a state of emergency. I'm going to add massive amounts of power into the grid. Right now, we need to produce power here in our state because the market has been screwed up by PJM.
National politics also worked their way into Sunday's debate with the topic of New Jersey's Immigrant Trust Directive. The 2018 rule limits assistance state and local law enforcement can provide to federal authorities like ICE. Sherrill and Ciattarelli were asked if they would continue the directive.
I care deeply about public safety for the people here, and I think we can all agree that violent criminals should be deported. But what I also believe deeply in is due process, the due process rights that are in our Constitution.
Executive Order number 1 on day 1, we're getting rid of the Immigrant Trust Directive here in New Jersey.
President Trump will, of course, loom over this race. He already endorsed Ciattarelli in the GOP primary. Sherrill says she doesn't think her opponent will stand up to the White House. Ciattarelli, in response, said he would do right by New Jerseyans no matter who is president. These two are slated to square off again in October. Dan Snyder, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Thank you, Dan, and stay with us for continuing coverage of the gubernatorial race in the Garden State. When we are not on TV, you can always find the latest on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com.